Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to the Ultimate Automation Challenge. Today, I've kind of got a combo episode going together. Got a little bit of a blueprint. That's mostly what we're going to be focusing on today here, and that is simply refining a system that we're relatively familiar with, which is the self-powering electrolyzer. So one of the other goals that I'm working on here, that I started in the last episode, is to expose this carbon dioxide geyser here. And what I want to do is actually use that with all of its nice cold carbon dioxide that's coming out of that thing and find a way to bring it down here so that the steam that comes out of this cool steam vent will actually condense. At least that's the hope. So we'll see if that works out. I've got some work to do down here as far as, making this into a pool so that I can draw on it and actually feed that over here to this system that is a self-powering electrolyzer, which will provide oxygen for my duplicants over here when they go to use these exosuit docks. The last thing, which I'm not sure we'll get to this episode here, is that I now have some good plans on how to actually harvest oxygen from the infectious polluted oxygen vent. And that was from the last video I did, which was the blueprints for different methods to, work with infectious polluted oxygen vents and clean all of the slime lung out of that. So I'm going to try to tackle as much of that as I can get done today. So as you can see, I've queued up a whole lot of stuff down here. And as you can see, the temperature down here is pretty stinking toasty. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. I kind of got to get the temperature down in this area. Well, there you go. Drop some water on it. That ought to do something. Man, everybody's getting in on it. Some of this stuff might get too hot and end up getting damaged. Yeah. Crap. I didn't even think about that. Darn it. Here I was trying to be all proactive and everything. But I can only plan out the materials that I actually have. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to... put this stuff down to a lower priority until I can actually get myself some gold amalgam. So I'm going to have to dig up that stuff before I make the rest of this. Because a lot of it was made of iron, because that's all I have access to right now. Okay, so higher importance, I need to get some gold amalgam. There you go. Dig. What are you doing? You're not digging. Dig. Luckily, there's a lot of gold amalgam right here, so I can go ahead and just build that and then dig this stuff out right there. This shouldn't be too much of a delay. Uh-oh. Meep's got an issue. You can no longer get out. There you go. Now you can get out. Okay, a lot of you keep saying, why don't I just take Lurda here and put her on the manual generator? Well, I could do that. And it would probably be a good idea for Lurda to actually gain some athletic abilities so that she can, move. However, then who would I make fun of this entire time? I like my duplicants mildly dysfunctional. Alright, so let's make sure I make this stuff out of... Oh, see, I've got tons of gold amalgam. What? It just wasn't available for some odd reason. Alright, well, it'd be kind of nice if I could change what material stuff was going to be made of, rather than having to deconstruct it and reconstruct it. I don't know if that's actually, really possible, but it'd be kind of handy every now and then. Like if you could just paint over it. I like what Short Fox is actually saying here. What if they had a fitness center so you can send slow duplicants every day to the gym and run on a treadmill? That would actually be really fun. It would be awesome if you can get, a room set up that actually has those bonuses for them. That would be kind of cool. Of course, then they would have to add another tab down here for duplicant enhancement machines. You could actually build something a bit like that. So if we were to take a manual generator and just hook it up to a light bulb or something, or a bunch of light bulbs with a small battery. Oh wait, that's exactly what Yellow Goddess is talking about right here. Hook a treadmill up to a light bulb and only allowed to dupe. You want to enter the room. Yeah. Zombie mechanic. That would be cool. If you leave it out for too long, it becomes infected by a morb and will start wandering around the base, attacking duplicants and causing huge morale drop. You could periodically poop out baby morbs. That's awesome. Make this happen. Oh, October update. Maybe. Night of the Living Dupes. This is good recommendations. Oh yeah, this is a good tip up here by Matthew. You can't find a duplicant, just use the stress thingy, and then you can be kind of just run between them. You can also do that with the germs, or you might be able to, what else? Food? No. Unless you have 100 dupes, which has definitely happened before. Gossman, what are you doing? You don't need to be faster. Disable. There, get out there. Get back to work. Bunch of lazy duplicants, I tell you what. And where is all my steel, people? Come on! I don't got forever, luckily. I do have enough bunker doors. Come on, Lorda, get back in the kitchen. See, there you go. She goes so fast when she's on the fireball. She's like, whoosh. You see now, if I had a place for her to just eat and like a lavatory or something like that, I could just keep her inside this room constantly. And then it wouldn't matter about her speed because, you know, she just wouldn't have anywhere else to go. Actually, if I could restrict her access to this transit tube point here, yeah, she's really not that slow. She's just kind of slow when she's inside the exosuit. So I could do that. I could just build a door right there if I wanted to make her a little bit more effective. It's probably not a bad idea. That way my duplicants don't starve to death waiting for some food. Yeah. Custom access. Lorda can only go to the right. There we go. She's still going to find a way to get inside of one of those exosuits. There's more than one door she can go through. Okay, so this down here is kind of a refinement of that other location that I was talking about. All I've done is try to... No. All I've done is try to get these wires right here and this piping and whatnot all inside of that, I think, a 9x9 footprint. And I've actually managed to do it. So if you take a look at this one down here, which is a little bit more complete than the one above it, and we just run through the different tabs here, you can see the power overlay. This is going to be power here, and it can be shut off or turned on, you know, this equipment, just so we can pump some of the extra power that we have out of the system. Because this unit is self-powering, but it also produces a little extra. Look at the gas pipes. You know, the hydrogen will come down here. If it's oxygen, it'll just be kicked back out here because that pump takes care of the oxygen. So I'll just take this and I'll end up running that over to the exosuits over here. Now, if I have enough refined metals, yes, I do. I can show you what we got here. So to exit the system, I use the NOT from the battery. Otherwise, I do this one here so that those are always, one's open and one's closed. That way I don't draw too much power from the system. Looks like we had a bunch of regoliths drop down here. Oh, because we dug all the way up there. Excellent. And not enough steel yet. That's actually going to need a thermal barrier because I want to make sure that it stays nice and cold. Uh-oh, we got a Dreco up here. He's looking at it. It's going to become a space Dreco. Don't do it, buddy. It never ends well. What? Whoa, what is this? No, never mind. False alarm. Thought that was some neutronium. Wait. Doc says there's a geyser at this time to the right of the uncovered room in the cold biome. Uncovered room in the cold biome. Let's see if I can find it. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, okay. No big deal. Let's go to the cheater overlay to see if I can see it. I know this one. I know this one. I know that one. The cold biome. Yeah, talking about this. I know that that's there. 218. Must be referring to this one because I don't... Let's see what's inside this room. Ah, okay. Yeah, buddy! Got ourselves another neurovacillator. Meep! Oh, look at how happy he is. Let's shock your brain for a third time, buddy. Let's see what we get. Meep's gonna become like semi-sentient or something and just like no longer be a part of the game. It's just gonna crawl out of like the USB drive or something. That might actually be a bad thing. I might have nightmares tonight. We're gonna give you a good old zap today, man. I mean, third time's the charm, right? Check this out. Meep got the deeper diver's lungs trait. This duplicant was a talented opera singer and a snorkeling instructor. Air consumption rate minus 50 grams per second. Dude! If only Liam had had that trait. Oh well. How many skills do you have? Regenerative, sunny disposition, deeper diver's lungs. Rock crusher. So, Meep is a Meep, you have a very interesting career. Because on top of not only being an opera singer and a snorkeling instructor, you're a bodybuilder. And you just have no stress at all. So, muscle Meep. Yeah, I really hope they don't keep the current DTU thing. It's just weird. Like, I didn't really have any issues with it before. I use it to lock up my super meat in a room full of chlorine. Why are you so mean? You only let him out before he suffocates to death. This is normally how you would treat your dupes, but it would stress them out. But Super Meat just keeps on smiling through it. Really? I mean, I thought I was kind of cruel, but Nina here is, you better hope these dupes stay inside the game, man. AI is a real thing these days. It's gonna happen. Here's a good idea from the high-tech guy. Talking about taking the schedule and, you know, flipping it so that it's half and half. No mealtime shifts. Oh, Meep, do you need to eat? There you go, buddy. You can finally eat, Meep. I was wondering why he was so hungry. It's not like it was affecting him at all anyhow. Look at still. Oh my gosh, this dude's so rocket ship, man. Okay, where? Oh, hey, good job, dupes. You actually finished this, and then you poured water all over it. Darn it. Why you do this to me? You guys had one job. Just one job. All you had to do was build this simple little blueprint here. Okay, I need to make a storage compactor down here as well for just some slime. I got too much slime around. Oh, wait a minute. Can I put one of the? Oh yeah, just improved this just a little bit better than it was before. Not that it's gonna last long, but yeah. Gossman, what are you doing? Why do you do this to me? You're not charging anything. Just all right, come on, guys, mop this up. Okay, so one other thing that's obviously really important is that we need water to run to these units. And it's usually going to be hot water. I mean, because we use something like a cool steam vent or hot steam vent or whatever to feed equipment like this, because it doesn't really matter. So we'll just get that all built up. And whatever the power system that always runs these electrolyzers and this pump, they pretty much always need to be connected, but not connected to everything else that's inside here. I mean, it might be able to be. I don't think you'd want it. No, you wouldn't want it, because you don't want this electrolyzer to disable. You just want it to run all the time. Oh, Dreco. Why? We've got a scuba Dreco now? Okay, so if I just copy that, right like so. Yes. Then a gas element sensor here to detect if there's anything, to detect if there's oxygen. And then a gas shutoff valve to take that, shove it out the system. What? Lurda? What are you doing up here? And how'd you get in an exosuit? Come on, you had one job, Lurda. Let me tell you, these duplicates. I'm gonna have to build a Lurda deterrent on all of these doors. No, you can't go in there. Can't go in here either. Okay, just unequip the suit. Somebody. And Lurda, you can't go through here either. Okay? You can only work down here. Alright, I just gotta dig up the rest of this. Bunch of ladders. You guys know the drill. Oh, yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about the glass over here. What? When did we end up with a baby puffed? Aw, it farts constantly. Okay, what was I doing here? Sand. Try to run that once and see what happens. Seems like this farm down here is now back under control. So that's good. And this was actually a pretty good setup here for a farm. So if I needed more bristle blossom, this would be a good way to go. Of course, that also takes liquid, which I just don't always have a lot of. You can see this puddle up here. Used to be a pool. Come on, steam vent. That might actually become a problem here. Sooner than later. So maybe a better farm setup is to actually duplicate my dust caps. Duplicate. It's been a long day. Use the gas forge to generate super high temperatures. Did it run? I didn't even see it run. Oh, okay, so I'm missing lime. Why don't I have any lime? Here comes some glass. There goes a little bit of that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, see, temperature-wise, that's not really doing anything to that temperature. So, yeah, that's kind of one of the things, is that it just doesn't really heat up water. I mean, the thermal capacity is just so different. Might be able to use it for some other small things that don't need a lot of capacity, I guess, to change temperature. But from a small amount to like liquid, I don't know if that really does anything for us. I wonder what's over here. Oh, wait, there's another security door up there. Whoa, wait, there it is, right in front of me. Aha! See, there was one there. Okay, here we go. Ha! Wait a minute. Can I just find geysers by using the priority? Sub-priority. Ah, that's sneaky. I didn't even think about that. Usually I use the temperature overlay, but the sub-priority, that shows exactly where they're at. Oh, that's cheating. So with that in mind, nope. Let's see if there's any other floating around here. See, the thing is, you see a lot of plants. So you're just looking for a number that's like in a bunch of rock or something. Like this one down here, which we already know what that is. Nope, that's a plant. This is one ginormous pool I have for steam generation here. I could probably shrink that up quite a bit. So there's some regolith and stuff down here, and that's causing me some issues. So I think a good idea would be to store some of this regolith somewhere where I don't need it. Actually, I could take this and I might be able to steam up a little bit of water. Well, of course, that would only move the heat from one spot to another now, wouldn't it? Of course, if I brought it over here, then... Well, I tell you what, I'm going to store it right there, and then I'll make use of it at some other time. And I'm going to make this out of abyssalite. Alright, so to get more lime, I need some more fossils to be dug up. So I should have some fossils around here. And go on a little bit of a mining adventure. Man, this poor slickster down here has just been wiggling for, I don't know, 20, 30 cycles at this point. Free the slickster. Wait a minute. Nicola, what are you doing all the way over here? Come on, buddy. Gosh. I mean, it's not like he's going to run out of oxygen. He's just not going to enjoy it. And, yeah, he might be a little sick, too. No, we don't know what's behind this yet. Come on, just a little bit more. I kind of need to recreate some of this power distribution down here. Oh, how did I do that? Yeah, there's a lot to that. However, for now, I can keep it kind of simple. Just do one of those, do one of those. And just do something like that. As long as I don't go too crazy, it'll be just fine. Do I have a lot of regolith right there? Huh, interesting. Okay, here's an idea. What if you created channels like this, just an opening, one single opening like that, and then all of the regolith that's up there actually falls down that one single opening. So then you can mine it out. There's a good idea. I gotta get the regolith out of here. It's just blowing up this equipment constantly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, check it out. We have a hydrogen vent now. Space has everything. All right, looks like I finally got the metal refinery up and running again. Finally working on steel production. Once again, the Great Wall of Bunker Doors continues. Hear, hear. You shall not pass. Alright, just to make sure I plan this out accurately, I need to surround this with some abyssalite. But I also need to protect it with a bunker door. And not just from above, but actually from the sides as well. I'm going to go ahead and put in a second electric grill That way I can always have one of these queued up. Gristleberry or the fried mushroom. Or frostbite. It would be nice to have 3, wouldn't it? I just have a boatload of meal ice. Like, maybe we should just eat some of that meal ice for a little while. Because I don't have a huge amount of water. Like, that's becoming a slightly more precious resource. Slightly. I take that back. I have massive amounts of cold biome that I could just dig up. That would require effort, though. And humongous amounts of steam and all that. No. Don't bring Regolith down here. No. Sweep that up. Take it somewhere else. No. Don't put it here. Oh my gosh. No. None of you. It's going to make for a hot base if we just have all of this down here. Jeez. I mean, look at that. It's hot. Everywhere. No, don't put it over here. Oh my gosh. How many of these storage units do I have? All right, what do you have with you? Got some Regolith. Where are you going, Max? Okay, good job. This is where I want you to go. No, you turned around. Why'd you do that? Yeah. Bunch of quitters. I tell you what. Meep's the only one I can count on. Okay, so I've made some progress as far as being able to actually get this thing set up and running. Well, so I say set up, but not yet running. I'm running into problems with temperature now. There's just so much steam that's floating around and it's overheating the electrolyzer, the pumps and stuff. Until I actually get that stuff running, it's gonna have a lot of issues. I'm trying to make this up here actually work and, you know, build this bunker door so that I don't have to, you know, be under the constant threat of all these meteorites up here. So you can see we're building that one right there, so that's good. And I should have some more steel just about ready to go so I can kind of defend the sides up a little bit. But you can see this thing, the carbon dioxide geysers, gonna be hopefully producing some carbon dioxide at a low temperature, but unless I can get this Regolith out of there, you know, it's just going to cause problems. And that's really what my big challenge right now is, just the temperature in this area is just so incredibly high. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to create a barrier between, you know, this and everything else around it. And hopefully, just by doing that, I can actually get the temperature up here low enough to where I can, I don't know, do something with it. I mean, I guess one thought I could try to do is grab some ice from over here. Oh wait, there's no ice over there anymore. That cold biome's no longer cold. Alright, maybe I use the hydrogen vent to power the thermal nullifier up here to try to cool some of this stuff down. Maybe? That could work. It's a big build though, because it's got a long ways to go. I do like that idea though. This is going to have to become temperature controlled up here because it's just so close to all this heat. And I don't really want to let this steam go because it represents a lot of water. Oh, wait, it's running away. Thank you to all the new subscribers, by the way, recently. It's been absolutely awesome. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Or shall I say, continuing to stop by. Yeah. Also, thank you to all of my Patreon supporters over there. That's really helping me out. A little bit of news. I've recently just gotten in my last parts that I need for my 3D printer build thing that I'm actually doing here. So hopefully I'll be able to create the video for that this weekend. The design is done and it's proven. So taking that Ender 3 and really leveling up its capabilities has actually happened. And I've been using it a lot recently. I've got over 600 hours on this thing. In the last 2 months I've printed for 500 hours. So very cheap printer turning into kind of quite the production machine at this point. Oh no, I need more storage compactors. That's okay. I can make more. I'm going to need to sweep up all the hot stuff up here and get it out of there. You know what? Actually, I don't. I don't need to. This is all... No, stop. 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 No, now this stuff's breaking. It's too hot. Well, if I deconstruct that, see if I can get this thing done today. Ooh, look at all that nice carbon dioxide. Yeah. You know what? I could probably combine the carbon dioxide, the liquid, and some oil down there and kind of do what I was hoping to do over here. and bring in some of those little slicksters down there to convert it once it's actually cooled down some of that steam. Maybe that idea will work out. We'll just have to see. I'm still trying to sweep up all the regolith here. There's just so much stuff in this one spot. Holy cow. 14.7 tons. That was just one of the items there. I should really power these doors. I keep going through them. How many eggs did I have? Holy crap, I got 10 kilograms of raw egg. What poor animal did we steal all these from? No, seriously, where's all my raw... What? Gosh, I really don't know. Lurdo, what kind of hacks you doing over here? Not sure, but my dupes are eating good these days. Oh, yeah. So, this thing's definitely not going to get up and running today. We're just sweeping constantly. Meep, you've got one job that you've been doing for the last, I don't know, 25 minutes. Moving stuff from here to there so it stops melting my base. Alright. Just because I know it's not going to work at all. What do we got? An ice block. I don't think I want to build it down here. It might just turn to steam and blow up everything again. Yep. That didn't last long. Steam. Oh no, I've got more. I've got so much Regolith. Oh, it's just, this is brutal. What? Meep! No, buddy! How'd you... Dig, buddy! Somebody help Meep out. Please. Who's coming to help rescue Meep? Anybody? No, you're building a door. I need you to go help Meep. There you go. Okay, everybody has high priority to dig. Come on. Yep, there we go. Got him. No! Stop hitting Meep. You can get out, buddy. Come on. There we go. Jeez. That was kind of a close call. Of course, now everybody's job is to go dig. I don't know. I don't feel like this episode went all that great. I had a lot of water down here, and it just turned into steam, and now it's kind of really just messing everything up. And then look at it. It's all over there. That's a lot of water I could have used, but I just didn't really think about the heat and what it was going to be exposed to, and I don't know exactly where that heat was introduced. I don't feel like it must have been when I dug it up here or something like that, that something fell down here, and that got into the water enough to turn it into steam. That must have been it. I don't know, I just wasn't really expecting that. I didn't think of that, so... Oh well. At least there's still plenty of steam down here, and... You know, once this thing actually gets up and running, it'll make more. So one thing I'm going to do just to protect myself is I'm going to build a little bit of a wall here. Yeah, just so we don't end up accidentally getting entombed yet again. That would be bad. Not only that, I've got a boatload of sweeping to do up here again, so that's going to be kind of, oh, I don't know, kind of boring. Well, I'm going to have to call it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of the Ultimate Automation Challenge. If I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Have a great day, guys. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.